Ah, hello, hello, and welcome back. Welcome back to this day. Oh, I've got a lot of stuff I'm juggling right now, but hello and welcome, everybody. How are you all doing? I'll take the sunglasses off, out of respect. Hey, Jam. Hey, Siren. Hey, Pink Honeybug. Hello, anybody else out there? Yeah, so there's like less than a day left to submit projects for the Make Literally Anything Jam. Let me pin a message for this. And so I've got some work to do. Yeah, there's less than 1 day left. Hello, Youthless. Make Literally Anything Jam. And let me get an appropriate Heckma emote. There it is. All right, so tonight is going to be, a little bit of a different one, a little different than my normal gaming streams. I'm going to be continuing work on this, and ultimately this is going to end up as an interactive, I guess you could call it like a clickable prototype, but that kind of undersells it. Really, it's more of like an interactive resource to teach some basic typography, some basics about like my approach to grid systems and what's worked well for me in the context of streaming, and just like, a little bit of like, well, why should you care about this? And my hope is that this could be a useful resource, not just for streamers, but like for anybody who is working with text and laying out text and interested in improving, the clarity of your design and communication. And I want to emphasize so strongly that like, you don't have to be a designer. You don't have to consider yourself a designer to benefit from a lot of these ideas. So that's kind of the gist of it. Since the last time I streamed this, I've like fleshed some stuff out. And I already know like I'm going to continue working on this after the jam is done. So I'm going to see what I can reasonably get through, try to get this to like a good stopping point, and then we'll leave it at that. So I've got a bunch more pages in this document, and I guess I'll, just for kicks, like literally anybody, and this is what's going to be linked on the itch page. If you're familiar with Figma, like this is all done in the browser or in a web browser. I'm running their standalone like desktop app, but anybody can like click into this document and like view what I've got going on in here, which is both fun and a little scary. Yeah, literally anybody. And look at that. I see an anonymous cursor cruising around. I can actually like follow your cursor and see where you're going. You don't have to admit to whoever you are. But like Figma is a really great tool. It's fantastic for collaboration. And I've mentioned this before, but I use this professionally. And it's just a great piece of design software. This is like what I use to design stuff in, both for work and then for fun. But yeah, Secret Technique is a really fun theme. And again, not to puff myself up too much, but like I feel like I have some secret techniques, some knowledge that is worth sharing. And so that's where we're at. There's your basic introduction. The other thing I'll need to do is like wire this all up to be a functional prototype, and that might actually be a little bit annoying, and that's where I'm a little bit rusty. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. And I've said this before, if anybody has any questions during this, feel free to shout it out. I might be like a little bit more quiet, but I'll try to like explain what I'm doing. But a lot of this does require some thinking. Right now I'm just shuffling around components. Components are a really key thing in Figma, where I can build out this component, for example, whatever, these circles. Let's say, actually maybe I want to push the background color darker a little bit. These are being used here right now, so if I make a change to that master component, then it will flow into here automatically, which is very nice. Also, I'll say, Siren, I poked my head into your stream briefly. I wasn't able to stick around, but I was shocked that M&M game is just like a Crash Bandicoot ripoff. That's like completely insane to me. that they would do this. Okay, I do need to type some notes around like an introduction. Yeah, what was the name? It's like Eminem's Gone Wild? No, Eminem's Shell Shocked. That's right. It's like so incredibly blatant. Like I could not believe my eyes that it was so blatant. Anyway, I'm just gonna copy over some of my text so that I have something to work with. And let me just take a moment to like type up a little introduction here. God, like writing copy live on stream for an audience is actually like a little bit nerve-wracking. Who knew? It's kind of funny. Yeah, it just everybody close your eyes for like a few minutes. No, it's fine. It's really fine. Ellen Lupton is here. We gotta fit the phrase secret techniques in here. Well, I guess it's literally the title of this document. Employ. God damn it. I'm going to come back to the introduction later. That's fine. So right now, we've got a typography overview, which includes like some basic type anatomy. What I need to do is fill in like a lot of this text. I have these slides blocked in. These are slides that I actually built years ago, but I think this is a transformative use case. Hey Jam, welcome back. You didn't miss anything. I'm just kind of giving an overview. Oh, and hey Z, welcome in. And also a big happy Trans Day of Visibility to everyone. Did I say V? I meant to say Z if I said V. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna remove Gestalt principles. Oh shit! Hello, Crew of Flow. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. I think yeah, that's all good. Welcome in. How are you doing? What were you up to? And welcome, welcome raiders. I'm Gert. I'm a space slug, and tonight's a little bit of a different stream. I'm finishing up my project. Whoa! Oh, Wild Arms again. Nice. I'm finishing up my project for Holly's Make It Literally Anything Jam. And my project is, God, I bit off more than I could chew. I decided that I wanted to share some of my secret techniques in the realm of design, specifically like typography and like the grid system that I use for my own stream, in the hopes that like this stuff can be beneficial and helpful for everybody. Or for anybody, I should say. I'm going to do a quick transition over to a different audio source. Bear with me. And truly, like, if anybody has questions, throw them at me. I'd welcome questions. Otherwise, like, I'm going to be just kind of jamming here. Oh, I have not seen the submission yet, but I love the idea of a clay model. I really like that Young Station made a little model as well. The other nice thing about Figma is like I can kind of rewire this stuff a little bit later. You can see none of these artboards are labeled. But yeah, the design software that I'm using is called Figma. And honestly, it's very powerful. It's great. Oh man, good luck with your submission. I hope your throat's doing better. Ooh. Well, I mean, even if you pivot, like you can always come back to that idea. So yeah, so what I've got is like some typography basics, an overview of like some basic anatomy, just to kind of establish some of the jargon. I do have some books that I would recommend. These are my like top 3 book recommendations. And then I wanted to talk a little bit about like how do you select a typeface. I've got like a short list of recommended Google fonts. I'm going to expand this a little more. And then the next piece is like, hey, 68K, like defining a hierarchy and ways that you can do that. And it can be really simple. I skew a little more minimal, I guess you could say. Oh, maybe I'll just do it like this. I got to clean this stuff up. And then also like building a type scale. I don't think I'll be able to go too deep on this, but like what it really comes down to is picking values that are like different enough from each other that if you see them next to each other, you don't confuse them for the same size. And then I guess the last piece is like adjusting for readability. And one, I mean, it's important to establish like, well, what is readability? And there's legibility versus readability. And in my mind, like legibility is whether, you know, can I look at the thing and figure out like what character that is? And then readability is like the more about the experience of reading it. Like how comfortable is it? So, you know, the legibility could be affected by like how small your text is, or like if you're using a really thin weight at a small size, or like if there's not enough contrast. But the readability introduces things like the line length and the spacing between the lines and like all these other factors. So I wanted to include some tips around like how I will optimize at small sizes, adjusting the line height, leading. Some of this, yeah, like kerning is, you know, you could do a whole class on kerning, but I think that like I could do a high level. I like this illustration. Let me blow this up actually. We've got some spicy music here going. This is the great Bob James. Maybe I'll change to something different. It's gonna cool off in a moment, I swear. Anyway, I'm just shuffling stuff around. So yeah, I mean, Siren, if you're saying like a lot of the fonts that you find might have poor kerning, it could just be that the designer didn't really give enough attention to like the kerning tables within the font file itself. What was I doing here? I have to like remember what I was even doing from last time. Some of these artboards, and honestly, some of these are just gonna get shoved in the graveyard for now. But yeah, like if you're using the text for like a large title or something, you can always go in there and, you know, manually kern stuff, but if it's got kind of more systemic issues, wow, I forget what the keyboard shortcut is. That's embarrassing. Oh, there it is. Like you could tighten it up a little and get it to feel balanced. But yeah, what am I getting at with this? Basically, that's the difference between a lot of free fonts that you'll find out there and like actually licensing fonts. And like there are a lot of really good designs on Google Fonts that are super workable. I forgot how wacky this song was. Let me know if it's too loud, but I'm going to power through here. I know it's going to calm down. Anyway, the other key thing is like something my design professor called. Oh yeah, Yuta 1. I saw that actually. And welcome, Valsian. Yeah, let me I find a link to this. I did see that earlier today. Oh my gosh, I can't compete with these horns. Okay. What it comes down to, yeah, this this album is great. What it comes down to is like where you break the text affects the reader's experience. That's what I say here. And like this music, you can see it a little bit in the bottom left corner. This is Bob James, the legendary Bob James. He's the keyboard player. The guy is still around. He's still going at 85. Absolutely legendary musician. And this is Grover Washington Jr. on the sax. But in fact, I'll play like... You've all probably heard some of his music. Nautilus is a big one. I'm just going to queue up like two of his big ones. He's one of the most sampled artists in all of hip hop history. But yeah, Mr. Magic himself. That's right. So anyway, the whole point with sense breaks is like, just think about, you know, where you break things. Sometimes the punctuation will give you an excuse to like break the line after punctuation. Sometimes it's like a phrase. I don't know. Let's say it's 1 in a million, but like, is it better to, you know, break it? Oh gosh, you may not always have control over this, but like, you know, just the word million break, or do you kind of balance it so that these two phrases are roughly equal, and 1 in a million is kind of like a phrase on its own, and so that would be like a logical place. Logical place to break things. That's basically what it comes down to. Hey, Notester. Yeah. Oh, Black Frost is so good. I'm a huge Grover Washington Jr. fan, especially as a saxophone player myself. So anyway, I wanted to illustrate here like the way that these things can have impacts. And even here, like you end up with this awkward white space. You know, you want to think about like, well, what's the rag of the text? What's the shape of that like outside, the outline? Maybe this is a little too strong. Anyway, I'm not going to try to justify text right now. So yeah, if this sounds familiar, this is like, I think this is Bob James's most sampled song. And then, okay, so that's like an overview of the typography. Grid systems is a little light. And I think what this is ultimately going to become is like my stream layout and my grid system. And then like you can decide, you know, how you want to adapt it or maybe consider it for your own use. So I think what I'll do is illustrate. I have illustrated some of my core like layouts here, like a vertical shmup or 16:9 or 4:3, and the ways that like secondary information can kind of adapt to reflow within this grid. And I'm just using a basic 30 pixel grid and then a 15 pixel subgrid because 1920 by 1080 is divisible by 30. Makes it super easy. And so if I'm ever not sure, like, oh, how far should I space these apart? I can just like rely on a grid unit and not have to think about it. It basically, yeah, and we've got the Gertangle to represent me. So yeah, honestly, this is what needs like the most help right now. I might just, oh God, the more I think about this, it's like I could just spend a whole week on just this section, and I simply don't have that kind of time. Yeah, actually, some new model redeems are very top of mind for me. I've got some things brewing that are like almost ready. Like you've seen the Golfer, and that's, you know, for golfing. But I've got some others that I'm getting ready soon. The 3D model, that's right. I'm really, really pleased with how that turned out. I need to get it like set up and tested. So I think, oh man, I really need to simplify this. Yeah, I'll put a link in the chat. Let me see here. Thanks to, and also a huge shout out to Rose, who modeled it. Let's see. Exactly. It's going to be post-jam content. Because I think that the typography stuff is like fairly poignant. But yeah, like I would definitely encourage anybody and everybody to check out Rose's work and see if you have the means to commission her for something. She's done some really great 3D models that you might recognize. Okay, so I think this grid stuff, you know what? Thank you, 68. 68K. I think you're right. But yeah, she even modeled like a little arcade stick and some turntables. So I got to figure out like how I want to do tracking and stuff. Okay, maybe we'll just go through and try to polish typography briefly. And I I have some old slides that I can use as a nice reference. Honestly, I have not even wired up the model yet to use like myself. I don't want to start with a literal definition. Let me just say, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about the scrolling. So this might sound familiar also. You ever heard Run DMC's Peter Piper? that's famously sampled this song. So this is also Bob James. And you know, one thing I'm noticing right now. Oh, you know what? Actually, there it is. Okay. Here's a little lesson. Like I was looking at this and I'm like, oh, this text feels a little tight. Like the spacing between the lines is just a little bit tight. And it turns out I had actually saved a text style where I'd already addressed this issue. Oh, please suggest. Also, Siren, I like the idea of pulling in a random clip. The aperture. Oh yeah. I honestly forgot about that term. Yeah, you're right. I guess instead of another counter, aperture. I'll have to fix that up later. A collection of your favorite insults in wrestling. That's fun. Oh yeah, without context, I can imagine. I'm guessing this text is probably not even like readable. Let's see. On stream, I mean. I need to rephrase this a little bit. Yes, that's right. So like, so yeah, right in here would also be an aperture. Yeah, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that because as you can see, I've just referred to it as like another counter. And I'm glad you're learning. Like, yeah, this stuff, I find it fascinating. I'm a huge type nerd, so I just kind of can't help it. I need a better way to phrase this. That's right. Well, yeah, and Siren, actually, a schedule is like a perfect example of the kind of thing where like a little bit of adjustment to the typography can significantly improve like the legibility of it. Make it just that much easier for somebody. Like, but don't beat yourself up over it or anything. It's more like, maybe there's some new stuff you could try out. Um, I don't like this phrasing. This is awkward. But here's a good example where like also once I have some text in here, I might futz with the length or the width of the text column a little bit and like look for places to insert manual line breaks so that it flows a little bit better. I think I can come back to this later. Yeah, I'm so glad you mentioned schedules actually, because that's something I'm gonna add. Maybe it's like such a perfect. I don't know if I'll have time for it now, but like it is so relevant to like creating a hierarchy. I'm just gonna make a note of this. This might be like a down the road kind of thing. But yeah, seriously, like these three books, especially these first two for a beginner who's brand new to typography. These two books are like so great. You could really pick either one. You can't go wrong. And then these are books that I just like. I don't know. These may not be relevant to fit in here. So, okay. So then yeah, like selecting a typeface. These are the key questions that I ask myself when selecting a typeface. God damn it. I'm just repeating the header. Copywriting is hard. But yeah, these are like the big three for me. Like, does it have the right personality? Because that's the immediate, like, if it doesn't, then it's a disqualifier. Does it have like all the characters I need? Like, do I need any non-Latin characters? Do I need any special? I guess actually maybe the weights and styles is like maybe the second. You could decide for yourself which one is most important to you. I'm also still feeling out like what is the kind of design system for these slides. I'm using a color palette. This is the same color palette that I use for my stream. And I'm trying to like use that as a constraint. Okay, here's a case where like I want to just edit the text a little bit so that these lines flow a little better. Mm. And this is where it gets a little subjective too. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So just think like this was Bob James's first like proper album. He had released a couple albums in the 60s. And then this was like 1974. It's later than I realized. Oh, it is Bob James the GOAT. Hey Kirby. I actually saw Bob James live last night. And that's why I'm like so pumped about him. I'm a longtime Bob James fan, but never got to see him live. And like the dude is literally 85 years old. He is still like so sharp, so incredibly good. They did play Westchester Lady actually. And his band is incredible. They're like all these super young guys in their probably mid 20s, something like that. I'll queue up Westchester Lady next for you. But like, yeah, holy shit, Bob James, incredible. Like just such a legendary musician. He's been active since the early mid 60s. Has contributed so much to like jazz history, music history in general. Well, he is like actively touring right now. I don't know where he's going to be, but I would take a look. Maybe he'll be in a city near you. I don't know. Yeah, I was like, I need to see Bob James while he's still here. Whoops. Yep. They did play. They played "Feel Like Making Love" last night. Also, it's real good. I mean, so many jazz musicians. It's crazy. I mean, I hope that it's mostly out of the love for the music, but they're like still active, in their 70s, 80s, 90s, and still like sound incredible. I've gotten to see a lot of great live jazz, and like it just blows my mind how good these people are. And Bob James is no exception. Like, my God. This might be good enough for right now. Gertzberg. It's a good place to be. Oh, I definitely fat fingered and changed my model. Okay. Oh yes, yeah. I mean, don't worry. It's fully confidential. I would not. Yeah, I would not ever like compromise that. I'm noticing, for example, like I have these small caps subheads. Oh, they're a little thin. I'm gonna bump them up to like maybe even the bold weight. I didn't set these up as like actual color styles, but I probably should do that. So you can see these are a lighter blue. Maybe I should just go with the darker blue across the board. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's funny. There aren't too many of those surnames around, at least out where I am. But yeah, the Taxi theme, they also played the Taxi theme. That was like the last song last night. Incredible. They also played Nightcrawler, which is one of my favorites. They did not play Nautilus, sadly. Or, Take Me to the Mardi Gras, but that's all right. I guess now is as good a time as any to plug my radio show, which I should clarify is like inconsistent. Yeah, I was thinking about Noto actually. I think Noto. This is also not like an exhaustive list at all. These are just some of my like go-tos. But yeah, I have a ton of archives of like past shows. And so if you're a fan of Bob James or jazz fusion in general or other stuff, like go, dig back in history. You can see the tags on each episode, I think. And you could look at the ones that have like jazz fusion tagged. I try to have all the track lists on there as well, so you can see what you're listening to. But yeah, if anybody ever needs a track ID or something, just let me know. Yeah, I know, right? Well, for me, it was college radio. Having access to college radio was like the thing for me. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep moving quickly so that I don't get too hung up on one section. I wonder, like, do I even need to define what I mean by hierarchy? But also, I should say it's not too late to get into like radio or an equivalent if you want to go, the internet route. I used to DJ at a internet radio station. And then, yeah, I did college radio. I have DJed at a couple different like public radio stations. It's so much fun. Super clear to the reader which text is. No, which information? Yeah, public radio in your area. Like often they've got openings. I highly recommend it. It's been like, yeah, it's been such a treat. And also like just people who are in radio tend to be really cool. I guess, yeah, proximity is kind of that. I think in the interest of keeping things like really simple. Okay. Let me just. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, and it's great that like basically every radio station broadcasts online too, so it's not like you have to be in the area to tune in anymore. I mean, it's been that's been the case for a long time, but that's awesome. Um how many times can I type the word hierarchy? Hierarchy. Oh, I love it. Windows sometimes doesn't want to do an M dash, but there it is. I really wonder how many of these are just like self-explanatory. I think style is not. Oh no, suggestions are like super welcome. Yeah. Like truly. I think I want to simplify this down cuz like weight and style are like a little too similar. And then just treat it more like this. Hmm. I don't want to phrase this. Hmm. I don't like this. uh. Hmm. That's something. That's something for now. Hmm. Just a moment. Also, I feel I feel obligated to let you know that Depths is going live with Washa Lobat. A powerful collaboration. I guess they're playing what game was that? Wangan Land or something? Wagyan Land. That's right. So not that I mean I don't mean to send anybody away from here, but big shout out to Depths. I'm definitely going to check that out a little bit later. But for now, I'm trying to remain focused. I don't know. Okay, this is going to be. I'm going to do a separate page that's like for later. Put a pin in it. Thank you. Oh, hey Riley. Uh, welcome in. No, I'm really just getting started. Um, adjusting for readability. I think I just want this to be improving readability. I'm also looking through and just starting to make some, oops, more consistent stylistic changes here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get a little bit fancy with this. Text size. Who doesn't like a little pill bug? And actually, I can just do this. I'll apply my small cap style. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Is it really that large? Oh, I guess it is. No way. Anyway, I'm making this as a component. So I'll just call this a text pill. Now I could just pull this in here and arrange a series of these. Let them wrap. This will be a little more visually interesting. I don't like the small caps here, though. It's like they're a little too strong. It's over. Despite me talking about all this grid system stuff, I'm like, I'm not doing a good job of actually, you know, eating my own dog food, as they say. I'm kind of eyeballing it right now, but I'll probably tighten things up like more formally on the grid. So this is literally for Holly's like make literally anything jam. The theme is Secret Technique or Secret Techniques, and I don't know. I couldn't really figure out what to do, and I decided like, okay, I could document some of like my typography tips and tricks. Oh wait, Siren, they say what? What was that in reference to? Maybe that's why I didn't want to bump up the weight of these. Let me see. What if I go semi-bold? You could also go a little bit smaller. 32. Oh man, yeah, it's tough like pacing yourself for a presentation. I am thinking like when this is all done, I will probably like record this in the style of like a lecture, I guess. And all of these are just like guidelines. It's not like let me move this to my components page. None of these are like the answer, the only way to do it. Oh, I know what I can do here. Got an idea for a nice treatment. Yeah, honestly, I think it is better than the original. Oh shit. I did it. Yeah, that was actually a mistake. But yes, this is a little sneak peek of another future Gert. There's probably some nasty moire effect with the pixels, but wait, let me make sure I've got the right username. Oh yeah, yeah. Bachelor Soft. I don't know if Bachelor might even be here in the chat, but Bachelor is an incredible artist, pixel artist, who also illustrated my avatar for like my human form. Anyway, this is not totally finished, but I had it loaded up for testing, so you can enjoy it. I'm still tuning it up so that I can get it like more or less pixel perfect. Oh yeah, I'm a huge fan of World of Horror. Big fan. Actually, let me link you to Bachelor's Patreon because that's where you should go. Everybody should support the Patreon. He's working on a game. Just really great. Really great artist. Lovely person. While I'm at it, we'll just throw this in there too. Okay, we did already hear this song. Let me just queue up Nightcrawler. Let me queue up a couple others. Also, Bob James has some great album covers. This is actually... Oh, that's too big. I need another size in between here. This is the other thing. I find that often I'll kind of adapt my headers as I go. So like this H3 is too large, 48. 36 is still a bit large. My text here is 24. It might be enough to just go 24. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. And then I'll pull in a little tooltip. Where did I have that thing? Here's one. Yeah, this song is so good. Also, the Crusaders. I'm a huge fan of the Crusaders. Oh yeah, I would welcome any fusion recommendations you've got. I keep switching to that model by accident. I think I need to temporarily... Oh yeah, it's the only life I know. I can just swap between all these. I don't want to delete the state. I just need to delete the shortcut for it so that I keep so I don't keep triggering it by accident. Don't worry about it. Malta's Sweet Magic. Interesting. But yeah, I would say I have not heard that album. That is a great cover though. I would say feel free to share your recs over in the Discord also. Yeah, I'm always looking for new stuff. Okay, so I'm realizing I need another tooltip with tail. I'm just going to add a new variant for myself, and this will How's this gonna work? Can I just do this? I think I could just do this. Oh, I don't know if I've heard the Herb Alpert cover of Street Life. That's cool. Oh, that looks janky, doesn't it? I know what it needs to be. I know what it should be. You need to... Oh, no. Oh. Maybe I could go like that? That might be weird, too. Let's see. What happened here? Oh, did this escape? I have this set up as like a floating element. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. What is going on with this thing? Oh, it's because of this frame. Okay. I'm gonna queue up this Herb Alpert Street Life because yeah, I do I do know that one. I just haven't heard it in a while. I have that album because it's at like every thrift store for super cheap. Yeah. I just haven't listened through that album in like ages. Okay, what am I trying to say here? Um I think I can, yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a good emote. Siren, you seem to have some pretty great emotes as well. Oh shit, look at all those faces. Oh yeah, those are good. You gotta have a Pat Morita. Okay, I don't know who the Telly is. I recognize all of them, except for Telly. Also, yeah, Siren, those are great. They have such like a nice cohesion. Oh, that's awesome. I've kind of given up on doing a whole bunch of emotes that are just like of me, of Gert. Because I keep finding like weird little freaks that I want to feature instead. Like these guys. Actually, I still have Green Dog in here. I think Green Dog is going to get the axe pretty soon. Oh, and here's, people don't get to see these as often either. These two are high value. Is it Telly Savalas? Oh, that's him. Okay, I recognize him now. In that photo. Yeah, and he was Kojak. Okay. Yeah, Atoll is sadly a tier 3 emote. Maybe I should bump him up to like tier 1 sometime. And the Columbo Stare is a tier 2. Mostly because they're like emotes that I want to be able to use. Oh, hey Meep, welcome in. Let's get a more interesting. Oh no, what did I do? There we go. I also don't know, like. Oh, Meep, excellent. Please enjoy. Think of this as like a casual DJ set. Oh, I was saying I don't know if I should call it line height or leading or line spacing. I mean, they're all correct. But like, what to? I also need to get some better text here. One of my go-tos actually in the past was Franz Kafka's The Metamorphosis, because it's in the public domain. So maybe I'll just go back to that. Except neither of these have paragraph spacing. This is a nice cover, by the way. Yeah, I have not heard this one in a while. There's another wait, is it Herb Alpert? One second. I'm gonna I have this disease where I hear a song and it reminds me of another song. I guess that's called being a DJ, but it's not so bad. Oh no, it's not Herb Alpert, it's Chuck Mangione is the one I'm thinking of. We'll hear it next. Yeah. Sadly, it was all what do you call it? Acoustic piano last night at the concert. We didn't get to hear any classic Bob James like electric piano, but you get to hear it right now. Ooh, that's a good idea actually. I literally have a list of emote ideas. I'm going to add that to my list. Thank you. I'm going to add that right now. That is an excellent suggestion. I'm also a big fan of this emote combo. Okay. Yeah, and all I could say is like if you get the opportunity to see some live jazz, you go for it. That's my advice. Oh, that's a great combo too. I really like that little bug. God, the words are not coming to me though. To like, let me think for a second. Yeah, it's true. Oh, hey Taveshi, welcome in. Congrats on finishing your project like so early in the week. Also, oh shit, Diana Krall's in your neighborhood. Oh, Ryo Fukui. Yeah, I'm a big fan of him as well. Yep, scenery, legendary. I feel like YouTube has like elevated that album. Um, hmm. What I want to say is like, one trick is just evaluating the text is like squint your eyes at it and kind of see how dark does it feel. What is like the gray of the text? Like if I this is not the best example. Oh, I'm like really squinting. It's a little tricky. Blah, blah. Okay, so I guess this is really like horizontal space and vertical space is what we're showing. This is. I don't like saying feels more natural because that's. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, going down a jazz rabbit hole. That's a good way to go. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I gotta I gotta just like think for a second. Enjoy this flute. Be able to tighten this up like a little too much. So if anybody's a fan of Tim Heidecker and specifically his show Office Hours Live, um, this is a song that gets played on that show sometimes. I'm a huge fan. Okay, I think. Oh, I guess the other adjustment. I think I'm going to cut this slide and try to fold some of this in. Oh my god, yeah, I saw that you were going through the submissions. That's awesome. I'm not okay. I'm gonna skip it. It's too much for me to try to cover. I was gonna talk about like how you could adjust the weight of the text. Like instead of bold, you know, bump it down to semi-bold and let it like breathe a little more. I'm gonna move this to the graveyard for now. I think it's just too much to try to cover it. Okay, let's get column in here. It's my 230. Oh, you know what? I need another variant here. Let's go back to our tooltip components. We'll make another one that is... It's basically going to be like this. Point up. Point left. Point down. Riley, I mean, there's a lot of people in Holly's Discord that have submitted stuff. I think you can see all the... Oh yeah, you can see all the submissions right here. How many are there total? 61 entries. 288 have joined. It's pretty good. Uh, hmm. I guess what I want to say is like yeah, you can't just apply mathematics to this. You can do some like auto kerning and stuff, but it's never going to get it quite right. You need to like be adjusting it for the optical balance, how it is perceived by the viewer. I don't want to phrase this. Imagine an equal volume of liquid filling the space in between the letters. Exactly. You need the creature's touch. You want spaced so that liquid comfortably fills those letters positioned. So the liquid comfortably fills the space. This is the other thing I want to emphasize, and maybe I need to figure out a way to draw attention to this, is like, again, there's not like one correct answer for any of this stuff. These are just kind of some ideas to chew on. What did I do here? This is really just simple. Yeah. I don't know if we want to keep waffle or not. Now I need different text here. I think that the blues here are a little dark also. I'm going to deviate from my color palette slightly. Yeah. In fact, yeah, that's too noisy. We'll just keep the minimum. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Sense breaks. Okay, sense breaks are kind of the last main thing, and then I'll do a little bit on the grid stuff. This is starting to come together, but man, this is just so underbaked overall. I think I can combine these down to just be one slide. This doesn't need to be two. You may not always have this luxury, but no. One often overlooked variable, design variable, is where you break lines of text. In a logical point in the phrase, it could be after punctuation, Or I feel like I need a better example too. I mean, this one's fine, but it's not great. Oh yeah, this is a great song too. This will be our last Bob James for now, and then I'm gonna shift gears to some other jazz fusion. Also, any fans of Company Flow? LP sampled this song on song Crazy Kings. If that means anything to anybody. I don't think this is on Who Sampled, is it? Oh man. Wait, let me see. Let me check something. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Oh wait, I can give you a better link than that. There we go. There we go. I was listening to this earlier today, and there's like these horn stabs right at the end of the song, and I'm like, oh, that's from Company Flow. Let's go back to our good friend Gregor Samsa. Um, or maybe not. Maybe this will work just fine. Hey, Kirby, thank you so much for being here. Or do you prefer CC Kirby? CC Kirby? But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Um, I hope you have a good one. CC, okay, thank you. That's good to know. I will remember that. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I will definitely remember that for the future. But yeah, have a good one. Get some good rest. But yeah, here's another good example is yeah, when you have a name, it's like whatever, Robert Johnson. It's like ideally you could keep that on one line. I'm not convinced that this adequately illustrates what I want it to, but I think it's okay. It's okay for now. This is too big though. Oh, I know what I can do. Yeah, that's awkward, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm not going to sweat it too much. I'm also wondering, like, a lot of these are... Should I go full white with the background or keep it this like softer pink? It's like after looking at that for a while, it's hard to go back. It feels so harsh. Maybe I'll keep it. These need to be white because that's how I built the original slides. And I don't feel like tuning those up again. Hmm. Okay, I'm going to massively simplify this. Oh, that's a fun challenge. Get it to be fully justified. That's great. I forgot to add this. Horizontal chat lives at the bottom here. Go back. Let me just pull in a couple things. Give me a starting point. Yeah, I think I am going to stick with the pink. What did I just do? Just going to barf some question marks in here. That's it. Did you hear that? Where is it? There it is. Such a delight to like hear a sample in the wild and be like, oh, I know that one. Anyway, everybody should check out Company Flow if you're a hip hop fan. Okay, I need to lower the opacity on this a little bit. Uh, hmm. I don't know if I want to do a background thing like that. I guess I should specify pixels. This is a good song, but sorry, Tony. I'm gonna skip. Oh, Uzeb. These guys are great. Bass player is Alain Caron. Really fantastic bass player. Um, hmm. I guess this will also be a thing. Don't I have... Yeah, I have all my grid elements over here. Grid element. Horizontal chat. Huh? How did I make this? Oh, I see. No, of course it's wider. That makes sense. The other cool thing about Figma is like if anybody uses Figma, you can straight up duplicate this file and like use all of this stuff as a starting point. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to like build this in Figma. And it's just like faster and easier for me. Okay, and maybe... Oh, these need to go to the back. Yeah, I forget who the guitarist is in this band, but like these guys are great. Uzeb. I'll mention too, I guess I'm playing this from my... This is my like jazz fusion playlist that I shuffle. Oh, hell yeah, drawing it on grid paper? Exactly. It's like, just kind of block in all the core stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to massively simplify this beyond what I would like to, but what I need is like, let's borrow my tooltip from over here. Let's see, the vertical aspect ratio of let's see, the vertical aspect ratio allows me to use a left column for secondary information. Allows me to tuck secondary elements into a left column. Keeping, oh, whoa. Oh, the other thing I didn't note was, oh shoot, I thought I had I do have one for this. Okay. I need another grid element for like controller inputs. And this can be like much shorter. Let's say it's 120. But like these can also, actually this might be a case where I do like 15 pixel spacing. So it's like on a half grid. But I'll show it like this for now. And then, oh, I guess I need I need a point right. We've got point left, we need point right. This drummer, Senri Kawaguchi, she is like an absolute beast, complete beast of a drummer. It's ridiculous. It's like not fair. She's so good. Oh, this works. Spell that right? Yeah, Senri Kawaguchi. Beastly jazz fusion drummer. And she's young. She's 28. If you look up some drummer or some videos of her drumming, it's like it's so fun to watch. And she's got a couple great albums. Okay, back to here. Use the point. Oh, whoops. Oh, I see. I see. That's fine. I also, how is this gonna work? Oh, I see what I did wrong. This horizontal chat should have a blending mode applied, and then I'll pull down the opacity just a little bit. Maybe it should be a different color too. I'm glad you like it. Because really, like, I have it set up so that the horizontal chat is sitting above my model. And I think that is an important detail. And then this goes down there. There we go. I guess technically this one it would be secondary. Then a nice thing about Figma is like, you know, I've made all these components so I can just dynamically swap between them. I guess I should put the Gertangle on this one also. Oh, I see what I did. I need to delete these. Oh, well, I guess no, there I was just showing. Never mind. I might be able to just delete this slide. Oh yeah, it's sleepy time. I understand. Thank you all for being here. It's not sleepy time for me yet. I'm still going strong. But yeah, Siren Krua, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, it's coming together. I can kind of see where it's going. Oof. God, so spicy. Such a great drummer. And Z, yeah, get some rest. I know, that's the eternal struggle is like I want to stay up late. Oh, who is this? Junshi Yamagishi. I don't remember. Oh yeah, this is a good album. I haven't listened to this one in a while. Okay. Jam, you should get some rest. Don't push yourself too hard. Um I guess maybe this is actually... Oh, what am I doing? There we go. I don't know what the slide is really doing. I'm going to move this to the graveyard for now. Well, these show gameplay layouts, but what I don't have is like... Well, some of my other layouts. I think that's fine. I'm going to expand on that later. I can even allude to that. That's nothing. Okay, don't worry. Additional layouts coming soon. That's good enough. I can combine these into one. Actually, you know what? I can simplify this even further. Yeah, this will be fine. Okay, this stuff is all... Well, we'll keep this here. Grid elements are good. Ooh, look at how those vibrate. Pink and orange. It's kind of a fun combo. I can't type. No, let's go. I don't know what I did to mess this up. That's fun though. But yeah, I can say with confidence, if you've not heard Owane, incredibly talented guitarist, excellent, excellent musician, as you can hear. Oh, look what I did. Oh, that's cool. I love when Figma does this. I'm just going to delete those. Oh man, I feel the clock ticking. Um um hmm. Come back to this. In fact, I think it's maybe time for a quick break because I've been looking at this for a while. This is starting to make some sense. I don't know how much you can really see this on stream, but like I'm pretty happy with how this is working overall. Going by column left to right. Yeah, let's take a quick break. Let me just like stretch my legs and I'll let this music keep playing. Give me 4 minutes. It's true. I do need to play a little golf. I'm going to play some golf after I wrap up. But yeah, for right now, let me do a quick 4 minutes on the clock. We'll be back shortly. See you soon.
Special power up!
Jam, get some good rest. Thank you for being here. Yeah, lurk away. We're gonna come back early. What the hell? We don't need to wait until the countdown is over. Countdown is arbitrary. But yeah, Jam, have a good night. Rest well. I can space these out a little more. No, this is not the introduction. What am I saying? I don't know. Also, hello, Laha. I think you arrived like right when I stepped away. Welcome in. It's going pretty well. I'm trying to wrangle this into like something that I can package up. It's like it's mostly getting there. It's mostly getting there. Like I just want more time. It's that simple. I'm trying to do too much with this. I think that for now, this is going to boil down to be just like a high level typography, high level, very high level grid system, and the way that I like approach my grid for the stream. Oh, this is a great song. Simon Phillips is a great fusion drummer. He's also played with like a lot of rock groups over the years. Like I want to say, oh shoot, let me fact check myself before I say it wrong. He did play with the Who, like as a touring drummer. Oh yeah, he was the drummer for Toto from 1992 to 2014. He became the drummer for Toto after their drummer died, Jeff Porcaro. But he is also just like a beastly jazz fusion drummer. And also played with Hiromi's trio project. Yeah, Jeff Porcaro, like what a legend. So many good drummers out there. But yeah, this is for the jam. Exactly. This is for the Make Literally Anything jam. The theme is secret techniques, and so these are some of my secret techniques that I'm trying to document, hopefully for the benefit of others. Yeah, I'm going to continue updating this after the event is done also. So I'm not going to sweat this too much. Maybe this could have a little bit of a fill. Maybe it would be nice if I could see this in context. Maybe there's no fill. Never mind. Okay, I do think, yeah, the text color has to match. It feels really janky. Heck, should this match too? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with this. I just need hmm. And like this, I don't know. None of this is like, oh, this is the only way you can do it. I want to emphasize that like so strongly. This is more just a starting point. Would these be better in like one of my colors? Kind of. I kind of like how punchy that makes it. Okay, I guess I have to write a little introduction on the grid system. What's the word? I don't want to say you don't want to be a slave to the grid, but I don't want to use the word slave. Basically, it is easy to set up a grid and then be like, everything has to sit exactly perfectly on the grid and there's nowhere else it can go. And like, that can work, but you got to allow yourself that flexibility. I think, especially in the context of streaming, like, yeah, it's just more interesting to allow things to overlap. Hmm. You are not beholden to the grid. Yeah, thank you. Oh, I will add a little tip, a little pro tip. I guess I'll include like a PNG, the PNG that I use on my stream also. Because yeah, I can show you right now. It's nothing too crazy. There you go. The grid is now turned on. So this is the grid that I have like underlying everything. And you can see some of this stuff is actually not really on the grid right now. That's okay. But like if I switch, for example, to... Well, even this is not a great example. I was going to say, if I switch over here, you can kind of see how the grid is falling. I don't know. There are better layouts that can like illustrate this. In fact, I have one of them here. One of these I have the grid turned on. Here we go. Let's see how the logo is positioned to like, well, again, there's a little bit of optical adjustment. You gotta have a grid. Here we go. Here's a great example of the grid in action. I guess this should actually be slightly wider, but that's fine. But like all of these elements generally, you know, sit nicely on that, directly on that grid. Okay, what else do I want to say here? I think this goes on the next page. Oh yeah, here's where I need this line. Wait, let me put this back. It's funny that none of this text is aligned to the grid. Oh, we had a brief spam attempt, but it got thwarted instantly. Oh my goodness. Welcome in. Hello. Now I have to try to pronounce your name correctly. Ketatonia or Quetatonia? Ketatonia is my guess. Hello and welcome. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. How was your stream? What were you up to? Ket. Okay. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're having a good one. Welcome everybody. If you don't know me, I am Gert. I am a space slug. And tonight we're doing something a little different. We got a double raid. Oh my god. Cyril Palazzo, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I was just saying, hey, I'm Gert. I'm a space slug. I usually play a lot of shmups and retro
Bingo.
games, and I'm a big fan of Neo Turf Masters. I love driving and racing games. But yeah, I'm working on stuff for Holly's, and thank you for the follows. I'm working on some stuff for Holly's Make Literally Anything Jam, which is wrapping up tomorrow. And the theme is secret technique, so I'm documenting some of my typography and like grid system stuff for stream to share as like a resource. Oh my god, Kirby's Dream Course. I love Kirby's Dream Course. What a beautiful game. I mean, I think everybody's the winner when you're playing Kirby's Dream Course. And Cyril, what were you up to? And of course, if you get yourself some hydration and food and whatever. I'm trying to basically wrap this up or get this to a point where I feel like pretty good about it. I'm going to continue working on this after the jam, which ends tomorrow. And then I'm going to play a round of golf. Oh, hell yeah. Resident Evil 4. But which version? Like the new remake? There's like a zillion Resident Evil 4s at this point. So yeah, I'm trying to just add some quick notes around like the grid system. I want to just put a bow on this thing and kind of call it done. I still need to write a little bit of an introduction. I think I'll do that tomorrow, honestly. I don't think I have the mental bandwidth. Original GameCube, excellent. I mean, that's how I've played it for the first time. You're right. Yeah, one of my favorite phrases is like, designers are never done. They just run out of time. Or design is never... Yeah, designers. I'm honestly kind of fumbling a little bit. I think I've maybe reached my mental limit for this. It's a lot to like do this on stream. I have a little more to do, but like I feel like the remaining stuff will be fine to just knock out off stream. But this will be just like an available resource. And I'll say, even now, you can take a look at this file. You don't need a Figma account. You can just open that up in a browser and you can see this document that I'm working in. If you want to take a peek, you can click around in the other pages. There's nothing really too special in here. But it's starting to come together. It's becoming a cool resource, I think. So I'll offer this as like a PDF download, but also a link directly to this file, which you can like duplicate and modify. I'm exclusively using, Google Fonts. So everything in here is, essentially open source. That's the dream. That's the goal. But yeah, you know what? I think it's time for some golf. I think we got to golf it. I'm going to play some Neo Turf Masters. I need like a quick minute to get it set up, but maybe I can just kind of talk through it. Just kind of bullshit my way through this. There we go. Let's get some sandwiches going. Yeah, look at those sandwiches. I apologize in advance for anybody who's suddenly feeling pangs of hunger. It just kind of happens. It's unavoidable. All right, and we're going to play Scotland also, which is like the toughest... the toughest course in Neo Turf Masters. It's for just sickos only. But it's going to be good. Maybe I'll get a PB. Maybe not. I don't know. Here we go. I'll just fade this out. Yeah, so we're playing the Neo Geo CD version. I forgot. It always gets really loud. Never saves my settings. Neo Geo CD emulation is weird. Oh, I'm gonna eat one of those sandwiches later, yeah. Yes, thank you for the power-ups. I know that they're like behind the gameplay, but I hope you understand. Let me just update my category here. I'm not gonna update the title. Let's... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do one little thing. One little thing. Just giving a little heads up in my Discord that we're switching over to Neo Turf Masters. And speaking of, what do you know? There it is. You can join.
Please select the type of your game.
You can join my Discord if you want GERT-related updates.
Who do you play as? Robert Lando. Please select your challenging course.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh.
Scotland,
Hey Valence,
Edinburgh,
are you
Old Link.
you're finishing up your project?
Final party start.
And welcome in, Fire Mountain. I'm so glad to have you here. So yeah, Scotland is exclusive to the Neo Geo CD release. And sadly, Neo Geo CD emulation is kind of weird, so I can't use save states.
Hole number.
Which makes it a little
486
trickier.
yards,
But
par
also
4.
this course is just like completely insane. They made this for like the hardcore experts. So yeah, to deal with the load times, I like will fast forward clumsily through a lot of these. Sadly, they don't last forever. They last about 3 minutes. But, you know, I try to price my redeems to be pretty cheap. And here, I'm tempted. I think I need to try to go for it. Even though I'm probably gonna end up in the bunker.
Good shot.
Oh, we made it! Okay, not a great putt, but it's still a chance at a birdie, which I don't normally get.
Birdie try.
This is a nasty putt, actually. Is that gonna just... Let's see, let's see. Nope. I should have gone farther to the right. I thought the slope was gonna pull it more.
Player 1 for par.
Oh, now we're in kind of a nasty predicament here too. Oh, I did not mean to go 2 over. That's okay. That's okay. I'm fine with a par. That's... Honestly, any hole I can get a par on, that's like a victory on this course. And you can see, if you see my scores on the right side, yeah, Scotland is a +6. Everything else is under par.
Blank. This is Nancy's report.
Oh, and hello, Nello. You're 2 hours into your day?
Hole number 2, 346 yards, par 4.
Ooh, that pin placement could be better.
Tee shot.
Okay, I have a good setup for this. 150, just under 100% with backspin. And I've got the wind, that's gonna push me back. Yeah, no problem, that's totally safe.
Fairway. Player 1 second shot.
220 at 100%, I think is what I need to do. I should have put some backspin on that, actually.
On the green.
Okay, this...
Player 1 birdie try.
I think this might just be a straight shot. I'm gonna go a hair to the left. One over.
Get in.
Yes! Alright.
Bingo.
Prize for
Bingo! Thanks, thank you, Meep.
fun. Jump
It always
over
feels like
5
good luck when you
places
get the
in this
bingo.
hole. This is Nancy's report.
Thank you, Nancy.
Hole number 3. 478
Ugh.
yards.
Okay, that pin
Par
is on
4.
the slope, and it's on like the lower... Okay, I have to remember that it's on like the lower part of the green.
1. Tee shot.
Okay, so we just kind of aim at the left edge of the bunker. With a little hook. 230 at 100%, no wind. Yeah, you're not the only person. I misheard it for the longest time. It is actually Nancy.
Fairway.
It's Nancy's report.
Player 1. Second shot.
Okay, now here... I just blast it through the trees and hope that it slows me down enough. Yes. No!
Out of bounds.
Ah. Shit. Okay, in this case, we're gonna do this. That's what I should have done. Okay.
Fairway.
I thought it was Nurse's report for a long time. None of these like made any real sense, but okay, I'm remembering where it was on the green. Oh, a little short.
On the green. Player 1 for double bogey.
Nice. That double bogey does sting, but the PB is still on the table.
Double bogey. Oh
Penalty for over par.
Yeah.
no!
Sorry.
223 yards. Par
Ooh,
3.
right in the middle of the moguls? That's an awkward one. This is so mean. Check this out. Just put a big fucking tree right in your face. So here I like to do 270, just under 100, but I'm guaranteed to like overshoot basically. Maybe if I hook it. Just under 100. Ooh, okay, that's good. I think like with this golfer, there's no way to avoid hitting that tree. There are other golfers that have stronger,
Birdie try.
you know, hook or slice powers. But yeah, you just you hear the little psh, psh, going through the leaves. I don't know about this one. I don't know. I went a little to the left.
Get in.
Too far to the left. Okay,
For par.
it's fine. It'll still be a par. Take my time. There we go.
Par.
You might notice too, if you're used to playing the normal arcade version, like the music is a little different here. You've got your like CD, you know, Red Book audio.
Over 5 places in this hole. This is Nancy's report.
It doesn't quite sound right to my ears. I definitely prefer the arcade original, but like,
5.
this is the only way you can play
557
Scotland.
yards. Par 5.
Actually, I don't know if Scotland is in any of the like digital releases of this game. Okay, here. We're going just to the left of the waterfall. And just blast it full power.
Good shot.
Fairway.
They are just the arcade version. Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of figured that might be the case. Okay, here I just max blast it and hope that I can't quite see where the pin is. Oh, whoops. I meant to hit that a little harder, but that should be fine. Okay. Damn, with a little more power, that would have put me in a better putting position. But yeah, this is a possible eagle. Yes! All right. Always happy to get an eagle on this one.
Nice eagle. Yeah!
Yeah!
Prize for Eagle.
Thank you.
Player 1 jumped over 5 places in this hole. This is Nancy's report.
That's like the one hole that I can reliably get an eagle on because of like I just blasted through the trees to
Hole
skip
number
a
6,
stroke.
486 yards. Par 4.
Oh, and this is just a sicko hole. Especially if there's wind.
Tee shot.
No wind. Okay, this is good. Then I can just do... Oh, I want it to be just under 100, but I think this should be fine.
Good shot.
I put some backspin on it. Oh, right, I can't use backspin because it's a wood. I forgot about
Player
that.
1, second shot.
But yeah, because these holes, or these greens are like up on these hills, you need to give it a little extra juice. So this one I want to go like just over 100%, but not... Oh fuck, not this. This is actually going to be bad. I should probably have just whiffed it. Yeah, that's out of bounds.
Player 1, fourth shot.
Oh, I don't think... Is this going to be enough? Oh. Maybe I don't need to go... Well, I guess because of the wind. Anyway, it's too bad. Getting that out of bounds...
For bogey.
Yeah, it's too bad. Also, I'm definitely... I definitely meant to go one over. That was extremely lucky. The grain was like really in my favor.
Bogey.
I didn't think that was going to make it up the hill.
Penalty for over par.
Okay, so despite... Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Player 1 drops below 10th place.
Hole number 7.
Okay, top left.
684
That's a good
yards,
spot to
par
be.
5.
And this hole is pretty straightforward. It's just long.
Player 1, tee shot.
Oh, hey, Kenster. Welcome in. I really hope Chris never gets rid of that golf emote, because I get so much out of it. Second shot, we can go here. Oops, that might be too much. I think it's okay. I've got backspin. Stop. Stop, stop.
Rough. Player 1, third shot.
Oh man, okay. This is gonna be weird. I'm gonna just straight up blast it. I'm in the rough, so it's probably, yeah, I didn't expect that to do too well.
Fairway. Player 1, fourth shot.
But, oh, we're just at 100. This might work. If I go right on, or just over... Oh shit, I put backspin on it.
On the green.
Why did I do that?
Player 1 for par.
That's so silly. But this should be fine.
Get in.
No! The
Player
slope!
1 for bogey.
The slope got me. Oh, that's sad.
Oh.
This course is so brutal.
Okay.
But it's fine. I need to practice.
Player 1 had a bad day.
Oh, Nancy.
This is Nancy's report.
Hole number 8. 100.
Still early.
Yards. Par 3.
The closest to the pin contest.
Oh my god, I have no chance of getting this. I cannot get to the pin in one shot. And this is why. It's a cruel joke to like do a closest to the pin contest on this hole. So here, like, I straight up do 200 max, and this is gonna hit the hill and then like roll into the rough.
Rough. Player 1, second shot.
$58. I don't know if that's enough. I think I might have undershot it.
Get in.
Still on the green.
On the green. Player 1 for par.
I don't know what's going on with this hill either. Oof! Alright, I'll take it. I'm happy with the par.
Falls back a lower rank. This is Nancy's report.
Hole number 9.
Oh god, I hate this whole
yards.
position.
Par 4.
On that slope. That makes it so nasty. If I can land on the top, it's okay, but even then...
Player
It's not
1,
guaranteed.
shot.
Alright, this one's fun. I aim at the left edge of the rough and just do 270 max with slice. Yeah.
Good shot.
Fairway. Player 1, second
We're
shot.
probably gonna hit this tree. Unless, maybe not, maybe not. We're probably gonna hit it though. I'm gonna hit it high. Oh, tinked it, and now we're gonna roll all the way down the hill.
On the green.
I do not like this
Player
putt
one,
at
birdie
all. How much is it gonna pull? I think it's a shallower slope than it might seem. Yes! Alright. That goes a long way. That'll leave us at par at halftime.
Bingo.
Bingo!
Prize for birdie. Will follow up his advantage, we hope. This is Nancy's report.
That's a delightful emote.
Keep it up.
Okay, yeah. I mean, some rough holes there, but we did have 3 birdies, or 2 birdies and an
Hole
eagle.
number
Did I see that
10.
right?
476 yards. Par 4.
Shot.
I think this is a safe spot. 50. Okay. Oh, I'm a little short. That's fine. That's right. I say that all the time, Valence.
Fairway.
Although it's
Player 1.
technically a
Second
Monday
shot.
night for me. But yeah, good morning. I remember how time zones work. Oh, this is tricky. Okay. 270, just under 100%. Let's see if my notes are correct. Oh yeah, that's right. The heavy rough. That's fine.
Player 1. Third shot.
I can chip it from... Actually, I've chipped it in from this heavy rough before. Oh, right. I can't... Okay. I forget what this green looks like.
Get in. Nice recovery.
Oh,
On the green.
so close.
Player 1.
8 inches. 8 inches. 8 inches.
Bad day.
That was a bad day?
This is Nancy's report.
I thought that was fine. Nancy.
Hole number 11. 454 yards. Par 4.
Okay, I do have a good setup for this. Aim just left of center on the bunker, like here, and then I can just blast it.
Good shot.
Or not. Not quite that far left of center. Okay, that's fine. I can make this work. I just need to compensate. Oh, and it's up on the hill. I think this might be okay.
Fine.
Oh, that heavy rough.
Heavy rough. Player 1. Third shot.
Okay, we'll try this again. This should be right at 50%. Oh, I'm a little short.
Get in.
Tink!
Nice recovery.
I ended up putting some topspin on it to try to give it a little more roll, but I don't think it really did much. Ah, and then here... I think I can hit straight at it. Yeah. I know. I mean, it's so rare that it gives you the chip in. I'm very happy with a par, though. I will take a par anytime.
Okay. Jumped over 5 places in this hole. This is Nancy's report.
I also just don't understand how these people are like 5, 6 under par.
Hole number 12. 223 yards. Par 3.
Ooh, okay. This is good. Having the pin at the top of the green. I'm gonna try to hit straight to the green.
Player 1. Tee shot.
Oh, we got no wind. That's even better. So we'll do 250 at 100% with backspin. Oh no, 250 just over 100%. Or just at 100%. How's that gonna? Is that gonna be enough? Yes.
Rough.
Remember, this skips a stroke, so
Second shot.
I'm fine with this. I can even putt from here. Although I forget what the green looks like already. I'm gonna chip it. We're in the rough, so I have to give it a little extra. Hopefully that's not too much. Oh, a little too much.
On the green.
Right off the pole.
Player 1. For par.
Oh no.
Player 1 for bogey.
Buggy. Shoot. I kind of rushed that shot, honestly. There we go. This can still be a PB, I just want to say. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Penalty for overpar.
Hole
Okay.
number 13.
13.
397 yards. Par 4.
This is also a sicko hole. I really don't like this one. This one gave me a lot of trouble last time.
Player 1 tee shot.
Maybe I go 270 and cut under. Stop, stop, stop. Ah, fuck.
Water hazard. Will you try to play from here?
No.
1 stroke penalty. Player 1 third shot.
Yeah, and that immediately gives us a stroke penalty. That's too bad. Yeah, exactly. I think that setup might be good. In fact, I'm gonna make a note of that. Or 270 at 75%? Or 80%? Something like that. I can kind of see the flag down there. I'm in the rough. Let's try this. Oh, that goddamn tree!
1 stroke penalty.
I definitely stroked out on this hole during my PB. Okay, so what if I do this?
Get in.
Oh! What?
Player 1 for double bogey.
That's okay. That's an improvement over my last round. God, I really need to practice this one, but again, without save states, it's like
Go.
impossible to practice without, you know, playing through the whole course.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that 270 at 75% might do the trick.
Player 1 falls back a lower rank. This is Nancy's report.
Oh, it's getting close.
Hole number
14.
591 yards.
Okay,
Par 5.
that's a nice pin placement.
The longest drive contest.
Longest drive we could maybe get. Doesn't really mean anything.
Shot.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do have a setup here. Aim for the center tree. I'm gonna make it 270. Center tree. Please be kind. I think it can do it. I think it can make it.
Shot.
Come on. Oh!
Oh no.
That's out of bounds. Shit.
Good shot.
Oh, that's in the rough.
Rough. Player 1 fourth shot.
Oh, that's really not good. Okay. Yeah, I did a full blast knowing I was going to hit those trees.
Shot.
You're right, I should take my time. Okay, tiny bit of wind. I'm gonna go 170 and then pull it down. Go just a little under 100. I put backspin on it, but I think that was maybe not a good idea. Oh, that's fine.
On the green. Player 1 for bogey.
Nice. Just a little bit of grain.
Oh no.
Penalty penalty for
It's really just
overpower.
that opening shot. It's so tricky. If I can find the right place to line up, like that will be a killer setup.
This
Oh, sorry, Nancy.
Hole
Okay.
number 15, 378 yards, par 4.
We haven't gotten any crazy wind yet, which scares me a little bit. Yeah, here it is. I knew it.
Good shot.
Okay, good. As long as we stay in the rough,
rough.
that's basically my setup.
Player 1.
This wind is gonna make it a little annoying. It is gonna work in my favor, though. It's not that far. And we're in the rough.
Fine.
Okay, I guess I did not need the backspin.
Player 1. Birdie try.
Shit. I gotta think about this. I'm not really sure. Whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't mean to go 2 over, honestly. I meant to just go 1 over, but... That's so weird. Ooh, even that slope is steep. I'm fine with the par, though.
Okay. Falls back a lower rank. This is Nancy's report.
It's not over yet.
Hole number 16.
Oh god. Okay,
296
this
yards,
this could
par
be a
3.
big factor.
The closest to the pin contest.
9 feet, 9 inches. I have to try. I think I've decided, like,
Tee shot.
I have to try. So normally I would go over to the left here and set up there, but you can do a rock bounce, but there's randomness. It might just bounce into the water, and I have no control over it. But if it doesn't, then we're on the green in 1 shot. Fuck! Oh, and that's gonna be a penalty.
1 stroke.
It's like, I literally, there's nothing that I can do. Oh, shit. Now I'm committed, though. It's like... I can hit it a little high. Maybe that'll help. I wonder if I hit it high, does that increase its odds?
On the green.
That's what we wanted the first
Player
shot.
1 for triple bogey.
Get in.
Too much power. Oh. And that's another stroke penalty. Yeah, okay. There goes my PB chance. But that's okay.
Player 1 falls back a lower
Unless
rank.
I get 2
This
bird,
is
no,
Nancy's
an
report.
eagle and a birdie.
Hole number
I think is literally
17,
impossible.
652 yards, par 5.
Yeah, I should look into it more. Maybe there is a way that you can do save states. Max, aim to the right of the trees. Oh, whoops.
Good shot.
Stop. Okay, I can work with that.
Player 1 second shot.
Good shot.
Nice.
Rough.
I'm still in the rough. Oh, I forgot about this hellish out of bounds area. Oh, this is no good. I do a 250 max? Oh my god, it's such a nightmare. Oh, this is so over. I need to know, like, can I do a 270 max there from here? Oh, I guess maybe it's something about the way that, like, woods behave in the rough.
Okay. Lower rank.
Yeah, look, all of a sudden we're plus 12. That's fine. We'll close it out. We got one hole left.
Par 4.
Tee shot.
Okay, I've got a setup for this. Aim for the center of the bunker, hook, 250 at 100%. Oh, but I didn't take it into account the wind. I did not even look at the wind. That's gonna be fine. I hit it low.
Fairway. Player 1, second shot.
Yeah, here's an instance where, like, the wind is in my face, so whatever, I'm just gonna blast it. Hope for the best.
Good shot.
Oh. I thought the wind was gonna do more.
Player 1, third shot.
You know, that's a great point, Valence. Tink.
On the green. Player 1.
God, I swear, I've gotten, like, several chip-ins, but only one putt-in from outside the green. I think only once ever. Which is kind of crazy. Like, it feels like it's almost better odds to just try to chip it in most of the time. And hey, Sheriff.
Player 1 falls back.
Yeah, plus 12 is still, I mean,
This
that's
is
still like a
Nancy's
respectable
report.
score, but oh, I really fell apart for a couple of these. Let's see. Yeah, holes 16, 17, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's fine. We did have the eagle and 2 birdies. I like that you've got both orientations, lap orientations. Try next play. Hell of a game. 6 continues. Yeah, and then the other thing would be like, could I ever 1cc this? That would be crazy. Because you have to get... No, you have to be getting like birdies almost constantly. I don't know. Maybe with a different golfer. I'm too locked in with Shotmaker here. Oh yeah, so it is actually tracking my stats. I've played 9 rounds of Scotland, it looks like, according to that. Oh man. It's been good though. That was still a good round. I'm pleased. I think I am gonna wrap things up here for the night. I gotta finish up. I'm gonna off-stream finish up my project. Oh yeah, no, it's all good practice. I'm not complaining at all. Oh my gosh, thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Yes, well, Meep, I'm in a fortunate time zone for Suzuka, so the race is at like 10 p.m. on Saturday for me, so that's a breeze, no problem. I am very excited for the F1 race this week. Let's take a look and see. Oh, Depths is still playing with Washa. I think that's where we gotta go. Taveshi is also playing Blood Omen with a new PNG. Holy shit, that's a really good PNG. Oh my god. I mean, you should do yourselves a favor. Check out Taveshi's PNG for Blood Omen PS1. That's beautiful. But I am going to kick us over to depths. Give depths a warm hello. And truly, yeah, thank you all for being here. Thanks for the raids. I'll be back. I think guaranteed I should be back Thursday, but I might do another stream sooner. Oh no, you got hit with Jack Black. The Jack Black Jack. Well, if the ad ever ends, you'll see what I mean. It's very good. That's all I've got. I'll throw it in here one more time. I do have a Discord if you want updates. I try to post stuff on Blue Sky and whatnot too, but have a great night, everybody. I'm excited to see everybody's submissions from the jam tomorrow. Just have a wonderful one. We'll see you next time.